Now you all have already done this topic in your 12th standard, correct? Yeah, 11th or 12th standard, right? You all already had a chapter called as single entry. Okay. Now what is single entry all about? What do you mean by single entry? It is incomplete books of accounts. Yeah. And you have to make it complete. Okay. It is a system of incomplete books of accounts. Okay. So if anybody asks you the definition of a single entry, yeah, along with me, write down also. So what will you say? It's a system of bookkeeping in which, as a rule, yes, as a rule, only records of cash and of personal accounts are maintained. It is always incomplete double entry. Varying मतलब changing. VA, okay? Yeah. VARYING. Varying with transactions, yeah, with circumstances. ओके तो ये तो हुआ एकदम टेक्निकल डेफिनेशन ऑफ सिंगल एंट्री. ओके राइट. तो इसमें इम्पॉर्टेंट क्या है? व्हाट हैव दे सेड? इट इज अ सिस्टम ऑफ बुक कीपिंग इन विच एज अ रूल ओनली व्हाट एज अ रूल व्हाट only it records of cash and of personal accounts. That's it. Single entry के हिसाब से you record only these two things. कैश आएगा तो और पर्सनल अकाउंट के रिलेटेड आर मेंटेन्ड. Okay, so it is actually incomplete double entry. Double entry means for every debit there is a equivalent credit effect. Okay, तो ये इसके highlights हैं. Okay, अभी इसमें होता क्या है? Okay, generally what happens, people who maintain single entry system, okay, who follow the single entry system, they are very low scale businessmen, okay, who really don't have any knowledge about bookkeeping. Okay, तो डबल एंट्री में क्या होता है? अंडर डबल एंट्री सिस्टम ऑफ बुक कीपिंग, okay, you for every transaction there is a debit as well as there is a credit effect. Okay, fine, this is what we do. But क्या होता है, when you are a small organization, the double entry book keeping involves maintenance of various records of prime books मतलब journal book, ledger book, subsidiary books, all that. Okay, so it becomes very difficult for the small organizations to maintain these books. ओके, करेक्ट. हाँ, तो दैट इज़ वाई वो लोग क्या करते हैं, वो लोग पूरा बुक्स मेंटेन नहीं करते हैं. वो लोग क्या करेंगे, या तो एक ट्रांजैक्शन का डेबिट इफेक्ट देंगे, छोड़ देंगे, और या तो उसका क्रेडिट इफेक्ट देंगे, छोड़ देंगे. और भी कौन से ट्रांजैक्शन के क्या करेंगे? ओनली कैश रिलेटेड ट्रांजैक्शन दे कंसिडर, और दे कंसिडर पर्सनल अकाउंट रिलेटेड ट्रांजैक्शन. That's it. Okay, so that is what they do actually in single entry. Okay, so जैसे मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल दे देती हूँ. ओके, ये लोग क्या करते हैं? जस्ट a minute. तो बिजनेसमैन को क्या चाहिए होता है? व्हाट डज अ बिजनेसमैन नीड स्टूडेंट्स? अ बिजनेसमैन नीड्स obviously accounting information. He needs accounting information with respect to what? First, he needs accounting information with respect to availability of cash. He needs information with respect to the amount of money business has recovered from outsiders. Okay, then it needs to know amount of money, same amount of money recovery from the outsiders and amount of money to be paid to the outsiders. Okay, okay, so these are the aspects which a businessman should know. Correct ना? Yeah. But single entry में ऐसा होता नहीं. These are the very important aspects business के point of view से, accounting information के point of view से, it's very necessary. But then these things don't happen in single entry. So what happens in that? I'll give an example. If I see you goods are purchased or goods purchased for cash. Okay. So what entry you should pass when goods are purchased in cash? Okay. The cash is going out to cash and purchase account debit. This should be the original entry. Okay. Yeah. But single entry में क्या होगा? They will maintain a register. Okay, they maintain a 200 pages का register. Okay, so उसमें क्या होता है? Date column होता है. वो लोग डेट डालते हैं और गुड्स जिससे लिया, जिससे गुड्स खरीदा उसका नाम डाल देते हैं और इधर लिख देते हैं कि कैश में खरीदा और एक अमाउंट डाल देते हैं से XYZ अमाउंट 500. So they don't pass this journal entry. Instead, they just write the transaction ka gist. That's it. Okay. They don't pass a double entry system. No, they don't pass double entry. ये डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट वाला. ओके, वो लोग क्या करेंगे? दोनों में से कोई भी एक डाल देंगे. ओके, जैसे परचेजेस डाल देंगे या कैश डाल देंगे. परचेजेस में भी परचेजेस नहीं डालेंगे. दे विल राइट द नेम ऑफ द पार्टी. ओके, दे विल जस्ट मेंशन द नेम ऑफ द पार्टी. ठीक है, इज दिस क्लियर? समझ में आया? So they will give either of the effects. They will not give both the effects. So that is what is missing in single entry. That is why it is known as incomplete books of records. Okay, this is the reason it is known as incomplete books of records. Okay. Okay. So I'm just writing about writing here a very important thing. Since note down, since all the books of prime entries, okay, and all ledgers, all the books of prime entries matlab, what do you mean by books of prime entry? Your journal, your, yeah, subsidiary books. Okay, yeah, all the books of prime entries, yeah, all the ledger accounts are not maintained. Okay, so then it becomes इम्पॉसिबल ऑब्वियसली। जब तुम मेंटेन ही नहीं कर रहे हो, तुम सिर्फ एक डेबिट या एक क्रेडिट इफेक्ट दिखाओगे तो कैसे होगा? ओके, इट बिकम्स इम्पॉसिबल टू ड्रॉ up a trial balance, and we need trial balance if you want to do books of accounts. Okay, draw up a trial balance from the accounting records, accounting records. Okay, maintained by the business, maintained maintained by the business. Okay, so this maintenance of incomplete and inadequate accounting entries, so this you can just write this system of incomplete accounting of business transactions business transactions and the maintenance maintenance of incomplete and inadequate, sorry, inadequate accounting records is called single entry or incomplete records or accounting from incomplete records. Accounting from incomplete records. Okay, this is important. ठीक है, तो नॉर्मली क्या होता है डबल एंट्री सिस्टम ऑफ बुक कीपिंग में? व्हाट हैपेंस इन डबल एंट्री सिस्टम ऑफ बुक कीपिंग? You first identify a transaction as a business transaction, then you post them into the journal entry, then their respective subsidiary, what you call subsidiary books, then ledgers. Okay, then we make a trial balance, and finally a balance sheet is done. And that's how, when the balance sheet tallies, we come to know that our maintenance of books of accounts is to standards. Okay, तो सिंगल एंट्री में यही मिसिंग है, सबसे पहली चीज़ यही मिसिंग है। जब यही मिसिंग है तो आगे का कैसे होगा? ट्रायल बैलेंस तो बनेगा ही नहीं। ठीक है, दैट इज ओके। Next, note down the features of single entry. Okay, so the first feature says that only sole traders and partnership organizations or partnership firms may keep, the word may is there, compulsory nahi hai, may keep their books of accounts under this system. Okay, joint stock companies तो करेंगे ही नहीं है. Yeah, for them it is different. So I'm just making you understand. JS code, joint stock companies cannot keep books of accounts under this system. मतलब single entry is not allowed to them. Obviously, because of legal requirements. और सबसे बड़ा बात, ऑडिट क्या करोगे आप? Next, in this system, इसका दूसरा feature, the definition itself is the feature. In this system क्या बोला था मैंने? Only cash and personal accounts are kept. The definition also had this words: personal accounts are kept. Okay. So what is the drawback of the system? Yeah, that is impersonal. That is real account, nominal account. Yeah, impersonal and other real accounts are not maintained. Okay. Next feature, cash book may, see the word may is there everywhere, may be containing proprietors okay, proprietors personal as well as business transactions. Because it's just a register, right? 200 pages ka register. How you maintain a diary? Yeah, same way. How your mother must be maintaining a diary for her home expenses records. So in that she must be writing everything. Every even small 5 rupees transaction ka entry, maybe it for a petty thing. Okay, that also she will write. Okay, personal as well as business transactions. Okay, why this happens? Because the businessman is a small scale businessman and he doesn't have knowledge, complete knowledge about books of accounts. And so he does this, that he mixes the personal as well as the business transaction in one book. He may do that. I'm not saying 100%. There is a possibility of he might do that. Next, for getting factual information, that is real information, it will be necessary to refer to the original documents. And other related informations. ओके, सो उसके वो 200 पेजेस के रजिस्टर से आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा. उसके लिए आपको देखना ही पड़ेगा. अगर उसको कैश मिला है तो आपको क्या देखना पड़ेगा? या और उसका पासबुक चेक कर सकते हो आप. उसमें एंट्री होगा, रिफ्लेक्ट हो सकता है. इफ़ ही हैज़ पेड एनी व्हाट यू कॉल any creditor, then the entry will be seen in the passbook itself. Okay, or the creditor must कुछ तो receipt हुआ, receipt मिला होगा उसको. So all that original documents you need to check there, because just looking into his 200 pages of register will not help you to gather the accounting information. Yeah. Okay, और सबसे बड़ा फीचर, the system of accounting under this, and that is under single entry. Under this varies, matlab it keeps changing from business to business. From business to business. Like how we follow the golden rules in double entry system. So those golden rules are applicable to all the businessmen. But single entry में ऐसा नहीं है. From business to business, your system of accounting will keep changing. Okay, so what it lacks? It lacks uniformity. Okay, so there is no uniformity. That is important word. There is no uniformity in the maintenance. Okay, the maintenance of accounts under this system. Okay, so no golden rules are followed. Yeah, that also you're right. No hard and fast rule is followed for recording transactions. मतलब कोई एक कोई एक what you call systematic way नहीं है transactions record करने का. However you feel like recorded as per single entry. ऐसा थोड़ी ना होता है, right? That is wrong. That is where double entry system came into picture. Okay, and सबसे बड़ा main feature is any one aspect is recorded. Okay, under this system, only one aspect, that is either debit or credit, of the transaction is recorded. ये बहुत important है. Okay, is it clear till here? Understood? Now you must be thinking when I did the features with you, okay, how can this chapter even have an advantage? Yeah, but to some extent it is because it is still followed, so it has certain advantage, but only to the small businessmen. Okay, so it is a most simple method of recording business transactions. सिंपल क्यों? क्योंकि आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, आपको सिर्फ एक जिस्ट देना है ट्रांजैक्शन का. आपको कोई गोल्डन रूल्स अप्लाई करके डेबिट क्रेडिट के बारे में नहीं सोचना है. बस जो मन में आया पार्टी का नाम लिख दो, बस डेट डाल दो और अमाउंट डाल दो. ओके, नेक्स्ट, मेंटेनेंस ऑफ accounting records does not require adequate knowledge of accounts, obviously, of the Principles of bookkeeping. Okay, next. Yeah, comparatively, it is less costlier, obviously, because they're just maintaining one 200 pages ka register. Costlier than double entry system of bookkeeping. Double entry bookkeeping. Next, determination matlab calculation. Determination of profit or loss is comparatively easier. Easier क्यों? क्योंकि आप एक्चुअली कुछ लिख ही नहीं रहे हो. Okay, and it is quite मतलब comparatively suitable to small scale organizations having limited number of transactions. And few assets and liabilities. उनके लिए ये ठीक है. Okay, because these people don't even have to audit their books of accounts. But for joint stock companies, it is compulsory to audit books of accounts. An auditor cannot audit books of accounts with just incomplete information. A lot of his time and efforts will be going. Okay, is this clear to hear?